Listen, I can stay.
Oh, it's fine.
It's not like I've been much help anyway. I suppose someone's got to stop Aaron from coming back. Would want him getting arrested and all.
Oh, I think it's good of you to go.
It's you I'm worried about, though.
I'm fine. I've got Mum.
That's what worries me. Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bumpy.
Merry Christmas, you.
I just need to speak to your dad.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas. Come on, you.
Sorry if I'm interrupting. I know you've got a lot on.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you had all of that from Adam.
That's nice. Is that it?
It's okay. I get it. Us. It's just sex. Two consenting adults. No strings.
Yeah. That's what we both wanted.
Well, that bit's fine.
Fine.
Fine. I just think we both know it was becoming more than that.
I've got a ferry to catch, you know. I can't be dealing with this right now.
Great. Running away.
Yeah, that's right. I am running away from a relationship that doesn't exist, neither of us really want, and, if actually happened, would ruin your family. So believe me, I'm doing you a favour.
Were you aware that Carl intended to start a new life with Chastity? That he'd gone so far as to buy the plane tickets?
No. And I don't see why he'd think Chaz would go with him.
But you had noticed he was showing an interest in her again?
Yes, about a week before. Marriage to Dan. He was upset about it, but I wouldn't call it an interest. It was more like a fixation. I told him he should leave her alone and move on.
And Chastity was the source of friction between Carl and your father?
I believe so.
You're not sure?
I kept out of things between them.
Did you ever see Carl physically fight with your father?
Sometimes it came to blows, yes. But I have no reason to believe he had anything to do with his murder.
No further questions.
Hello, Jimmy. Now, you worked with Carl in the family business for most of your life.
That's right.
So you worked and lived with him for a long time. You must have known Carl very well.
Yes.
Would you say you hated your brother?
Well, no. I hated the things he did. He could be cruel. He had a way of making you feel really small. And he had a temper.
Did you love your brother?
What?
Well, you didn't hate Carl, so would you say that you loved him, despite the fights? You had good times, evenings together at the pub? He was godfather to your daughter Angelica. You play golf together on the weekends.
Yes.
So, how often would you say you were happy with your brother?
I wouldn't say happy.
So you'll miss him? Jimmy, do you miss your brother?
I miss him, yes. You want me to say that he loved her? Well, yes, okay? He loved her. In his own horrible, screwed-up way. He never stopped loving Chaz.
Even after she duped him into a sham marriage and took his money? Even after she married Daniel Spencer and Carl himself had a relationship with Megan Macy?
Yes.
Just one final question, then. Why would you say a man you knew very well, having worked and lived with, happily, approximately 3/4 of the time, try to kill the love of his life?
I don't know. Perhaps he snapped.
Perhaps he snapped. Did you personally see any signs of madness in him? Any behavior towards the end which would make you doubt his sanity?
I told you, he could be cruel. He chucked us out of his house. He had a temper.
Enough to kill the love of his life.
I don't know.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Don't worry, it's over. It doesn't prove anything.
Hey, what don't prove anything?
Well done, Jimmy. Have you ever thought of a career in law? Oh, shut your face. You know, if you screw this up, she's going down, don't you? I hope they tear you apart.
Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Murray? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, sorry.
The card, Mr. Murray.
I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Do you believe Chastity is capable of planning murder?
Okay. No way. She's not capable. She's... I've never met anyone more generous and caring. Carl was a psychopath. She was just trying to protect herself.
Has she shown remorse for her actions?
Yeah, of course. Every day. You know, every day she suffered because of what he did to her.
Oh, what?
We can do without the interjections from the gallery, thank you.
She suffered. She doesn't deserve to be punished anymore.
How did Chastity react when she learnt that Carl intended to blackmail you both over the affair?
She was upset. We called it off, and this just raked it all back up.
Was she angry at Carl?
No, not really. I was the one who was angry.
Because you had the more to lose. A partner with a very sick child.
Yeah.
Would you say that Chastity is close to her family?
Yeah, family mean everything to her.
Clearly. I presume they've fallen out since the discovery of the affair.
Yeah.
What about her relationship with Carl before the blackmail? Was their breakup amicable?
No.
Yet they lived in the same village. And Carl frequently visited the pub that Chastity part owns, which she bought with the money taken under false pretenses from Carl. Did Chastity ever express anger toward Carl?
Carl was a wind-up merchant, anyone will tell you that.
What would he say to her?
I don't know. Load of stuff. Pick on her.
Right, so she'd see him most days, and he'd pick on her.
Yeah.
He blackmailed money from you both, threatening to destroy the relationship between Chastity and her family, a family that meant everything to her. And when she learned of this blackmail, she was mostly upset. Mr. Murray, could you please look at me? Not angry.
Not angry enough to kill him.
Babe, they don't believe him. She's proved that Jazz had a motive.
How can you be happy? Nobody wins in any of this.
I will just feel better knowing that she's lost more than most, all right?
According to your police interview that night, you saw Chastity run from the garage in some distress.
No. I mean, I didn't see her face.
Was she crying?
I think so. What does it matter if she was in distress? She didn't murder Carl. It was self-defense.
How can you know that if you didn't see it happen?
Because I told you, I know her. She's not
You
capable.
accepted earlier that she can plot a revenge.
Yeah.
Lay a careful plan. Hide that plan from those who know her. And she didn't want her family finding out about your affair.
She didn't murder Carl. It was self-defense.
You can't know that for sure because you weren't there. Were you?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I'd like to say something. Please, it's important.
Well, very well.
I know Chaz didn't murder Carl.
Mr. Murray, how do you know?